So in this video, we're going to look at using some information to both write the equation of a line and then also graph it. And so one of the nice things about this problem here, if we look at it, we've been writing equations of lines, is it says write the equation of a line and it tells you what the slope is. So the slope is -4 and it tells you the y-intercept of 1. So the first thing we want to remember is that the points or the slope-intercept equation of a line is y equals mx plus b. And so the first thing that we're going to do is try to look in our problem to see if we could find m or b. So remember, m is slope. So this -4 here, that's my m. And remember, b is the y-intercept. So this 1, that's my b. So if I fill that into my formula here, y is going to be -4x plus 1. And then what I want to do is I want to actually graph this. So remember, we can start with the y-intercept and plot a point for the y-intercept. So I'm going to put a point here at 1. And then from the point, I'm going to count off the slope. Now the thing to remember is that the slope here is -4 over 1. Even though it wasn't written as a fraction to begin with, I can always turn it into a fraction by putting it over 1. So remember, this -4 over 1, it's saying go down 4 and then to the right 1, right? So this part here is saying go down 4 and then go right 1. So remember, if it's positive, we go up and to the right. If it's negative, we go down and to the right. So if I start here at this 1 and I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I go to the right 1, we're going to end up right there. So I'm going to put a second point right there. So again, I went down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the right 1. So that gives me that point there. And then all I have to do is connect those two dots with a relatively straight line. My line's not perfect. It's okay if your line's not perfect as well. So let's try another one. Same thing. We're going to use that same, it says write it in slope-intercept form. So remember, that is still that y equals mx plus b form. And so here's my slope, right? So that's the m. And here's the y-intercept, so that's the b. So y is going to be equal to 1/5 x. You could write it as plus a -4, right? So technically this is what's going on. But anytime that we have a plus right next to a negative like that, we usually simplify it and just write it as y equals 1/5 x minus 4. So that's how you want to write the answer. And then again, we're going to plot the y-intercept. So we're down here at -4 on the y-axis. And then the slope here, it's already a fraction, it's positive, so it's going to say go up 1. So we're going to go up or down the top number. Since it's positive, we're going to go up, so go up 1, and then we're going to go right 5. So we're going to go up 1, and then to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll end up right at that point there. So I'm going to put a dot there. And then again, you want to connect those two dots with a straight line. And that's pretty much it. So the problems are pretty nice because they give you the slope and the y-intercept. And so when they give you that, you just have to plug it into the formula.